All right. We got genuinely insufferable characters.
It seems that every time I get into watching a new anime of some sort, there's at least a character or two that I genuinely loathe with a passion. And what better way of releasing this kind of anger out of my system than making an entire video
Yeah,
on
Jay,
characters
that's terrible.
I personally hate
I hate
or
when they
think
say
are
that.
insufferable purely for the love of the game. Which, I'm not gonna lie, some of my tastes are gonna be out of straight ignorance, but that's just how much hatred I got for them. Kendrick taught me I was never hating to my fullest potential, so we not holding anything back in this video. For example, starting off this trash versus garbage list of characters, we got this dickhead Ayanokoji from Classroom Elite. If no one slanders Megami from JJK with his entire life on the line, my hatred for Ayanokoji is basically the same, if not more. Y'all don't understand how much I despise this goddamn nonchalant dreadhead master manipulator ass character archetype. I've talked about this already in my manipulator behavior video, but I really cannot stand the thought of an
He's just a chill nonchalant guy.
Someone in real life unironically thinking that the people around them are completely beneath them and are merely tools to achieve their goals. First off, you are actually an AI if you think like this, and second, holy cornball dog, please get a 9 to 5 or touch some grass to him, whichever helps more. I don't care. I would rather watch some bullshit titled "My Stepmom's Daughter Is My Ex" than see this dude Ayanokoji quote unquote use his pawns.
Hey, time out. Besides the fact that they be wilding with them titles for some of those like little rom-com animes or whatever you want to call it, bro, I've met people like this in real life. I've literally met people like this in real life. And the thing is, they're not even subtle about it. It's like they'll try to give you little suggestions in an attempt to manipulate you, but bro, we can see right through you. It's just corny, gang. It is just corny. Like, come on.
AKA emotionally manipulating women again to gain an advantage and win in some sort of scuffle or competition for the 50th time in the series. Like, it just gets to a point where the story is just straight up giving this man Ayanokoji unlimited glazing every waking moment he does anything. And the things he did just weren't tough anymore because you kind of just expected it. And dog, the glazing for this man was so bad that the guys in his
because wasn't he in like the White Room or something like that? I forgot. Because I've watched everything, and I know they're coming out with the new season in April. But like, I know he got raised in kind of like isolation with other kids, stuff like that. The soundboard killing you? Can you appreciate? How many times do I have to say, job erase everybody in the chat? That's a good question. Yo, what's good, Kozak? The White Room. Okay, student. I knew it was something like that.
For real, measuring each other's schmeat to see who had the biggest one. And apparently, for the sake of the story or some, this dude Ayanokoji got the biggest package in his class. What this got to do with the story in question, I got no idea, gang.
Oh, wait. What episode was that? Yeah, bro must have had the freaky deaky version. Cause when I watched Classroom of the Elite, there was no meat measuring episode.
Necessary to add to his character. Like, at this point, we actually have lost the plot. I'm not gonna lie, seeing him outsmart characters is really cool for like the first arc or two, but now
no, Chris, you ain't gonna do me like that, gang.
Now I know the reason he's like this is because
that was a light novel only.
White Room, and he's looking for someone that can best the ideology of the White Room, and he wants to understand emotions and whatnot. But that doesn't make me hate him any less. Main characters like Ayanokoji that have zero emotional depth to their character 90% of the time whatsoever, in my opinion, are dead ass boring as hell. Like, it's just not entertaining to me. Watching Ayanokoji is literally like watching a regular season game of the Washington Wizards. Like, bro, I'm not trying to watch some bullshit characters that
they hooping now. The Wizards is hooping with Trey and AD. They finna be nice. What is the mommy snuggles her sleep deprived baby? What? Y'all be watching this? Huh? And that's a great question. How on earth would you get into a situation where you're going meat for meat against the entire student body? And if they like, okay, I know I'm probably thinking about this way too hard. And is it just like when it's not froze? We going off the softy or I gotta, you know what? Nope. scratch that. Continue the vid, cause hey yo.
I'm watching mommy ASMR before bed. At least with other manipulator characters like Light Yagami and Yuichi, you can see a fleshed out human being behind their character. Like, I need some reminder that they're actually human and not AI generated.
Man.
Additionally, in every story, a main character
I had to stop myself.
some sort of obstacle that they need to go through in the story. But there's literally nothing for Ayanokoji to overcome with hard difficulty. Because in every single situation, no matter what kind of pinch he's in, all he does is aura farm and handles it with little to no difficulty. This man is good at school, can throw hands if need be, athletic too. This motherfucker's just good at everything. And
bro, nonchalant as hell. Look at this. Look at this.
If need be, athletic.
Bro is literally doing a 100-meter dash with no emotion. Like, bruh.
Athletic too.
Look at this. I mean, given, okay, look. Other dude right here is doing the same thing. But bro, if I'm running, I'm hitting one of these, they're not even breathing. What? Leave him alone.
This motherfucker's just
He'll
good
be
at
a nuisance
everything and
IRL.
damn near perfect. It pisses me off. And although Ayanokoji's character is an archetype that I openly hate on this channel, there is one that I have yet to talk about that pisses me off even more. And it's
LeBron
the type of characters that don't know how to take accountability whatsoever.
Galaxy,
Next
Avengers
character we
level
only talk about is Miki from A Silent Voice. Now, if
I've never
you've
seen
this movie, it is one of the most emotionally felt anime movies I've ever watched. Please go watch it. It's genuinely peak. Now, with all that being said, disrespectfully, I've never wanted to virtually smack a fictional character so bad until
that alley-oop slap is crazy. That alley-oop slap, triple platinum. I love that.
In fact, they had two equally hateable characters in this movie, including this girl Naoko, who contributed a lot of the bullying towards Shoko, the main female character. Matter of fact, there were genuinely so many characters you could hate on in this movie, and no matter who it was, it would be a valid take, because so many characters in this movie, for some reason, just don't know how to be a sensible person.
What type of evil universe is this? Why are they? I mean, I guess this is kind of like real life, but why they on that? In my life, I have never experienced bullying, right? But bro, why would someone want to wake up in the morning and be like, oh yeah, I'm finna go bully this dude today? Bro, get a lot. But like, bullies are probably like top 3 lamest people on the face of the planet. You gain nothing from it. I don't get it. I don't know. Then these girls seem evil. All right, let me hear this.
Person at all. But the reason why Miki is the absolute worst and is actually so much more insufferable than Naoko is because she doesn't even change by the end of the movie. 0 redeemable qualities, 0 self-improvement,
no character growth,
0 self-awareness at all. If we're being for real, what does she even do?
Okay.
Her entire character is literally
mute. Crazy mute.
The main character and putting all the blame on him. And the worst part is that she doesn't even realize she's being a piece of shit for doing this and just constantly victimizes herself. Her character is literally the equivalent of going to a fast food restaurant, asking the person who is taking your order to hold the pickles and tomatoes, because on everyone's soul, tomatoes and pickles on burgers is actually eating straight bullshit. But when you finally get your order and you go to take a bite in that burger expecting some sort of change, instead you get that horrid, absolute rancid taste of pickles and tomatoes.
Hey, pickles hit, tomatoes not.
It's not that hard to be a decent human being. Because from the start of the movie, she bullied Shoko along with Shoya, but her ways of bullying were never physical, but more social and indirect, which is the bullshit I hate with a burning passion. Oh my god. She would act like a friend to Shoko in elementary school, but whenever she saw her actually getting bullied from Naoko and Shoya, my girl ain't do shit about it. For real,
she was a witness, just a bystander. Hey, if that's my mans and I'm in a sticky situation, if you don't like stick up for me, bro, we not cool. We're literally not cool. I don't understand that. And why is Kai staring me dead in the face? Yes, I like pickle. What? I like the food pickles. Let me preface this because we're not clipping this. The food pickles are good. Yes, on burgers or just honestly just a pickle that you could chop up. I'm not taking a whole pickle and just finna that boy. But pickles as a food, not as some innuendo for is good. Tomatoes, nah. Throw them bitches out. Clipping with no context is so crazy, Truffles.
Her best
so
Tony
crazy.
impression. 0 teachers called, 0 actions being taken. All she did when she saw it happen, instead of standing up for her, was just laugh it off like them popular girls in high school that be like, oh my god, stop. You guys are being so mean. And she just completely enabled their bullying behavior. And in my opinion, that's actually so much worse than someone just slapping the shit out of you. Because at least they got the nerve to do it in your face. But she was just being two-faced the entire time to her. And years later, when they reconnected in high school, she want to tell everyone that he was the one that bullied Shoko to his entire friend group, for real, leaving out the entire detail that everyone bullied Shoko, including her. But nah, she's somehow always the victim.
What did Shoko do to make them that mad? Was Shoko just that girl? What did Shoko do to make them that mad? I'm confused.
The part that irks me the most about this scene was that
What?
she didn't even need to do this. She did this for absolutely no reason. She actually just wanted to start something because apparently Shoya just a scapegoat for
just
everything
survived?
bad that happened. Bro, I hate this bitch. I swear to God. Now, before we get to the last character, I just want to say that this last
good, JL?
minute or two is gonna be me screaming my head off at a character that deadass made me have to pause the show and walk out the room when I watched it because of how ridiculous
Oh, the slap her,
her
she's such an awful
behavior was.
character?
This conniving.
I might need to watch Silent Voice then, because like I think I've heard someone else talk about Silent Voice, but if it's on that level, I'm gonna have to tap in. I'm gonna see what it's about, because I do like hate watching. The only problem they had was the fact that she was deaf, bro. That is even worse. That is even worse. Why are you bullying so? Nope. Nope. Yeah, just trash individuals all around. Shoya started it, I'll admit, but everyone who continued it completely threw him under the bus.
Dictator
Crazy.
Rachel from Tower of God.
Rachel, when I see you, I will grab you by your ponytail and literally get the ricochet in your shit. If y'all have never seen Tower of God, Rachel is the scum of the scum. She is literally the doodle stain you see on the toilets in public bathrooms that have not been cleaned in 8 weeks. She is the gravel on the bottom of my shoe for how she did bomb. There was no reason for this girl to do all that. I'ma let Nenjuno explain. But bro, when I tell you she did the most heinous, devious, backdoorious, slimiest shit ever, for someone who was 100% riding for him, or her, the entire time, she don't deserve to see the light of day, bro. She does not deserve to see the light of day.
On everything I love, she is genuinely one of the worst characters I have ever seen. Her entire existence is actually just rage bait. Back in 2020, when Tower of God first came out, seeing that cliffhanger of season 1, I have actually never felt the urge to jump through the screen to Foxy jump scare a bitch until then. All she does throughout the entire show is use her snow bunny hypnosis to the most extreme lengths and manipulate everyone around her just so she can climb this fuck ass tower with no regard for anybody but herself. I would genuinely never wish anybody in this lifetime to meet someone like Rachel from Tower of God. And the shit she pulled just to get what she wanted was actually insane. She for real faked a goddamn injury that she couldn't walk, damn near had everyone pitying her and thinking she was dead ass paralyzed. Then she for real,
bro. She was legit. You know that one kid in class, right? Or like, I'm gonna say like in middle school, you know that one girl that was always on crutches for attention? No, I sprained my ankle, I'm on crutches. Or the one person, I've had this in my elementary school. I don't know if you guys have, but there were literally kids who would jump off like the structures of the playground, hoping to break their arm or their wrist or something like that, just so they could have a cast. Just to have a cast, to get the attention, to get the whole class to sign that boy. And so they could have special accommodations. And what do I mean by that? They get to leave class 5 minutes early, get to every class 5 minutes earlier. Basically have their own personal butler, aka their bestie of their choosing. Carry around their stuff, cut in the lunch line, do all this other stuff. Just for attention. Like, ma'am, you are on the JV basketball team. You average 2 minutes a game. There is no way You was on your LeBron or Jason Tatum and you tore your Achilles. For the 3rd time this year. No. You faking. You just want attention, my baby. Yo, what's good, Compress? Man, like, it just made me so irritated, these type.
Had this dude Bam literally carry her to the finish line, and right before the finish line, she stood up for herself and pushed him off the platform. We know damn well that Bam is still alive.
What's up, Clover?
From this incident. But bro, that doesn't change the fact that her intentions was to kill the person that literally carried her the entire season. She literally could not do anything by herself. I think Bam saved this girl so many times too. This is why y'all gotta stay safe and focused, y'all. These snow bunnies out here will toy with y'all heart and not give a damn what happens after they get what they want from you. Anyways, there's anything I want y'all to take away from this video is that if you are a fan of any of these characters, especially Ayanokoji, twin, you're not a real person. And if you know someone who acts like Miki or Rachel, avoid that bullshit at all costs. They will ruin your life.